Hey, does this look like you at the desk? Especially when you've been working all day? So, all too often, we actually get stuck like that, right? It's Dr. Matt here, by the way. I wanted to share a couple ideas with you today that could help solve some of that upper back discomfort and help you move better throughout your day. So some of the things that I really like, I'll give you a few drills and also something to do with the foam roller as well to help you out, okay? Excuse me. So if you find you're getting stuck like this in this position, just remember, if you keep practicing that, you get better at it, right? Your body gets used to it and then things get locked up and don't move as well as they should, right? Especially if you're stuck in one spot, remember that your spine is like the engine to your brain, right? So if it's not moving at all, it doesn't give any stimulation, then it's much more likely you're gonna drift off in the afternoon or get drowsy at your desk because you have no motion in your spine, right? Or in your limbs for that matter. So if you're gonna work on your upper back region, remember the same nerves travel down from your brain that control your body, so they control your muscles, but also your organs, right? Upper back nerves are gonna go to heart and lungs, and then the lower thoracic spine nerves are also gonna go to your other organs, right? So these segments are gonna be really important. One of the things that we check for in the office is to see if you're shifted, right? And if you're shifted and stuck, it could be affecting you with what I'm gonna talk about in terms of things you may feel, but it could also be affecting you in ways you may have no idea about, and that's exactly why we would check a spine, okay, to help you function and work better, okay? So what I want to share with you today is something you can do right now. So just imagine if you get stuck in one position and you want to give motion to your body, I would do something called the cat camel, right? And all you're doing is on all fours. You can do this as your warm-up routine at the gym, or even if you're going to take a break, whether you're at a cubicle or in your office. And that's get down on all fours, just like this. And from here, you go right into extension and come all the way up. You extend right down, look up, and then tuck down. So I would just go through a range of motion. I would work on that. Focus on your breathing, especially from your stomach. You go through 8 to 10 cycles of that, and just really focus on extending and then coming right up and flexing. So give that a try, and this can be again in the evening when you're sitting around. If you're watching TV, it's a good idea. You can be active and move a bit, okay? The other thing is actually helping your arms and your thoracic spine move together, right? So if you're hunched over like this and turned in, you want to work on doing the opposite and opening up, right? Especially if you go from lots of desk life, lots of work at the desk, and then all of a sudden you start going to the gym, you may be doing the exact opposite and find yourself uncomfortable at the gym because you can't get into a good position. So what I want you to try is just some T-spine mobility. So this is your thoracic spine through here. And from here, I'll set myself up on all fours again, and just like this, I'll tuck in and then come right up. I'll reach my elbow through and then come right up. And that, I would do anywhere from 6 to 8 on each side and just work on mobilizing your thoracic spine, okay? So give that a try. The last thing is, the first two are great if you don't have a foam roller. The last one's gonna use a foam roller, okay? So when you're down, I just want you to make one little tweak to your foam roller this time in your positioning. So when you're laying on your foam roller, I want you to focus on breathing from your stomach. And when you're here, I want you to go upper back to mid back, but cross your arms this time. So cross your arms and you can gently rock back and forth and just hang out. When you find a tender area, just breathe. And when it gets easier, you can move on. And I would just, you can even off weight to one side a little bit. You can go to the other side. But just focus for this one on keeping your arms crossed. And as well, focus on your breathing. That'll help it. That'll make it a lot easier, especially if you're a little bit uncomfortable with that foam roller. Ways to make it easier: actually have a foam roller. Do it on a carpeted surface, or as well, grab a tennis ball if you're just beginning. That way there's a little bit of give, okay? So give that a try, and then don't forget, at the end of the day, you got all these tissues surrounding your spine. You can play a supportive role to help them move better. But if you're stuck and you're shifted, it's always gonna be a factor in your overall health. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I'd be happy to answer them in the comments or if you private message us. Otherwise, have yourselves a great day. Bye for now.